Let's get something straight, right now. You don't have problems because you're unlucky. You have problems because you're alive. Problems are not some kind of glitch in the system of life. They are the system, and the moment you stop seeing problems as your enemies and start seeing them as requirements, your entire mindset, your entire life begins to change. Most people wake up every single day hoping for a problem-free life. They wish and they pray for everything to just go smoothly. But that's a fantasy, and honestly, it's a weak one. Think about it. There is no growth without resistance. There is no progress without pressure. You cannot build strength without something pushing back against you. If your life has zero problems, congratulations. You're not building anything. You're stagnant. Here's the brutal truth that nobody really likes to hear. Your level of success is directly, one-to-one, tied to the size of the problems you are willing to handle. You want a small, simple life. You'll have small, manageable problems. You have big goals. Guess what? You're signing up for big problems. You want extraordinary, world-changing results? Then you better be ready for ruthless, relentless problems that do not care about your feelings one bit. And that's the exact point where most people quit. They don't quit because they're incapable. They don't quit because they lack talent. They quit because they thought success was supposed to feel easier than this. They imagined a finish line that was all celebration and no struggle. It doesn't work that way. When everything is going smoothly, everyone looks confident. When the sales are up and the market is good, everyone feels motivated. But problems strip you down to your core. They expose your discipline or lack thereof. They expose all your well-crafted excuses. They expose whether you are truly serious about your goals or if you're just talking a big game. A problem doesn't create weakness. It reveals it. When the pressure hits and you immediately panic, that's not the problem's fault. That's a weakness in your mindset. That was already there. When things go wrong and you freeze up, don't blame the situation. Blame your lack of preparation. Strong people don't have fewer problems. In fact, they often have more. They just have stronger responses. They've trained for this. They don't waste time asking, "Why is this happening to me?" They ask a much more powerful question. What is this situation forcing me to become? Because every single problem, big or small, comes with a lesson packaged inside it. Whether you like it or not, you can learn that lesson fast, or you can keep repeating the class until you finally get it. Most people spend their lives praying for less pressure, but pressure is the very thing that sharpens you. Pressure is what forges a diamond. Pressure builds intense focus. Pressure builds endurance you didn't know you had. Pressure brings absolute clarity. Problems force you to make decisions. They cut through all the noise and the nonsense in your life. They make your priorities crystal clear. When everything is comfortable and easy, you waste time on things that don't matter. But when a real problem hits, you find out instantly what's actually important. That's why problems don't ask for your permission. They don't wait until you feel ready. They don't check in to see if you're in a good mood. And that, my friend, is a gift, if you are willing to see it that way. Because every problem is asking you one simple, direct question. Are you going to rise to this occasion, or are you going to fold? Let's kill another lie right now. One that keeps people trapped in victimhood. No one understands what I'm going through. That is fundamentally wrong. People have lost more than you. They have failed harder than you. They have started with less than you have right now. They've been counted out for longer. The difference between them and you isn't the problem. The difference is the mindset that faces the problem. Some people see a problem, and they see an unbreakable wall. Others see that same problem and see a training ground, an opportunity to get stronger. Some people complain. Others adapt. Some people wait around hoping for help to arrive. Others become dangerously self-reliant. Your problem does not define you. Your response to it does. Think of it this way. Problems force evolution. Every new level of your life demands a new version of you. The person you are today cannot handle tomorrow's responsibilities without growth. It's impossible. And problems are the engine of that growth. They demand upgrades. They force you to build better habits, to find stronger discipline, to think with more clarity, to develop thicker skin. You don't become a better person by just reading about strength in a book. You become better by being tested in the real world. And these tests don't come when you feel confident and prepared. They show up when you're unsure, when you're tired, and when you're stretched to your absolute limit. That's how you know they're real. That's how you know the growth is real. So, stop running. Problems will chase you anyway. Avoidance is the most expensive strategy you can choose. Every problem you ignore grows interest, like a debt. Every difficult conversation you delay becomes 10 times harder later on. Every responsibility you dodge comes back heavier with reinforcements. Face your problems early, when they're small and they stay manageable. Run from them, and they become monsters that haunt you. Strong people don't wait for the perfect timing because it doesn't exist. They deal with things right now, especially when it's uncomfortable, because they understand that courage isn't the absence of fear. Courage is taking action despite the fear. So if you're struggling right now, good. If you're being challenged, good. If things feel heavy and difficult, good. That means you're in the game. It means you're moving forward. The only people without problems are the ones standing still on the sidelines, complaining, watching, and wishing things were different. You weren't built for a life of comfort. You were built for a life of progress. And progress is always messy. It's never clean. So the next time life hits you with a problem, don't waste a single second asking why me. Instead, ask yourself, how am I going to respond? Because problems don't block the path. They are the path. And the ones who learn to walk through them, not around them, not under them, but straight through them, are the ones who eventually become unstoppable. If this resonated with you, hit that subscribe button and join us. Thank you for watching.